spent for each character. Stick around to the end of the video where I'll show you a comparison of how much I spent compared to my previous speed server runs. And will this be my cheapest run to level 800? Welcome MooTubers to another episode of Free to Play vs Speed Server, this time with my Dark Lords. Once again, I'm hoping that this video gives you an understanding of the level that can be achieved in 30 days playing the Dark Lord. Let's get into the first Dark Lord that played free to play. With all the Dark Lords, I went with the command build. This may have been a mistake with the free to play Dark Lord, as he would have had better damage in the early levels and potentially hitting a higher level than he did. For the first 120 levels, I was using the NPC scale set and a basic scepter with mana recovery. Then equipped him with an excellent dark steel set with damage decrease and a great scepter with mana. It was important to have a pendant or scepter with mana, as the Dark Lord's mana was running out using his skills. Eventually, equipped him with the level 1 wings, and this was basically the gear I used up until the very end. I tried to find a scale ancient set to assist him with damage, but he was out of my budget. He wasn't a command Dark Lord without his pets, so I created a level 1 raven and horse. The raven being level 1 didn't add much damage, but it was important to equip a horse because his range increases from 6 to 8 when mounted. By the end of the 30 days, I reached level 355. I think his equipment was not quite suitable for the higher maps, and the strength build may have been more suitable for him, so he didn't quite reach the level as previous characters. Sharu was my gold channel ticket Dark Lord, and he was using the excellent dark steel set before it was handed down to Radical. I then equipped him with the Agnes set that I had used for my Dark Lord Ripper last year and used a Lord Scepter with mana. The pets were also from my previous Dark Lord, so that's why they are a high level. Throughout the 30 days, this Dark Lord was ahead in level compared to my speed server free to play Dark Lord. Likely because he was using an ancient set, and I also had this level 2 cape. Unfortunately, I was unable to upgrade them to Divine Raven or Divine Horse, as they hadn't hit max level. This meant I was unable to equip the Rude skill Spirit Blast, as the Divine Raven is required. I was able to use the Rude skill Wind Soul, and this is what was able to help me progress in the Acheron maps. I was using an Absolute Scepter for its combat power, but then lost it in the Chaos Machine, trying to upgrade it to plus 11. Sharu ended up finishing at level 480. Koltar was my free to play Dark Lord in the speed server with no XP seals. I had approximately 26 days of free gold channel tickets for this account. With this Dark Lord, I was using the set and weapon from NPC under level 400. I had created a white wizard cape, which I eventually traded for Wings of Curse. As the speed server went on, in traditional fashion, I had upgraded my NPC set to plus 13 for extra defense. I was also using an excellent Shining Scepter. At level 400, I rushed my tree to be able to use the Rude skill Spirit Blast. One huge benefit of playing the Dark Lord is how early you are able to use the Rude skill. At level 420, you can equip it compared to level 460 plus with other characters. I eventually managed to buy a Dark Lord level 2 cape from the market, as well as an Absolute Scepter. Using this scepter required me to use a pendant with mana to be able to use my skill frequently. Once I hit 428, I decided to use the 3-day items that were provided by Webzen. The Archangel Scepter, Blood Angel set, and Wings of Conqueror. Using these items really helped me fly through the levels past level 500. Once those items expired, I used the remaining time of the speed server between Nars and Feria to grow as high as I could. I eventually reached level 587. Like I mentioned earlier, I had only played for 26 days as this is how many free gold channel tickets I had. If I had an additional 3 days, I could have easily reached 600 and received better items as rewards. Trauma was my full XP speed server character. In week 1, I purchased him the 30-day gold channel ticket, 3-day starter pack to help him reach level 400. And I used the free items for 3 days provided by Webzen. The starter package came with a lucky set which allowed me to deal high damage throughout the levels. This combination of items and seals allowed me to hit level 400 in 1 to 1.5 days. Once I hit level 400, I purchased a 1-day scroll, Master of Health, to assist in the map Feria, and I was using up the remainder of the XP I had already equipped. Once I had the root skill equipped, I was growing at a fast rate. For the remainder of week 1, I had just used level 1 Wings of Curse. Week 2, I purchased 7 days Wings of Conqueror and 4 Jewel of Extensions to repair my lucky set before it hit 0 durability. I had only purchased 4 Jewel of Extensions as one was provided in the 3-day starter pack. In this week, my focus was to reach as high level as I could, aiming to reach Nixie's Lake before the last burning package was released. I was using an absolute scepter to save money on having to buy an Archangel weapon from the shop. Week 3, the burning package was released, so I purchased it along with another 7 days wings. I was around level 620, so I had to grow 10 levels in Feria before getting to Nixie's Lake. Once I got to Nixie's Lake, I equipped my 3-day Blood Angel set and powered through the levels. It didn't take long until I could reach Old Cathotum, and this is where I sat for the rest of the event. Once my Blood Angel set ran out, I was able to return to my lucky set. This speed server, the burning package is different to previous years. Usually there's 3 packages to pick from. This time around they only provided one at a higher price. But it did include more Bless of Light and a Master Scroll of Quickness. In total, I spent 6,460 W coin, almost 8,000 W coin less than previous attempts. This was a great method and I was able to save a lot of cash, and I'm so happy I've finally been able to achieve a cheaper option. In summary, in 30 days of playing, my first Dark Lord played free to play and reached level 355. My second Dark Lord played in the gold channel and reached level 480. My third Dark Lord played in the speed server without any seals and reached level 587. And lastly, my fourth Dark Lord played in the speed server with XP seals and reached level 800 in 3 weeks. I saved a lot of money by not trying to loot Blood Angel boxes and sticking with a lucky set, having only repaired it once. I would highly recommend trying this method when you play the speed server next. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and check out the live stream when I started this Dark Lord at the beginning of the speed server. Or, if you want to know in more detail about my Dark Lord's build, go and check out my command build video where I reset his stats after the speed server. And I'll catch you in the next one.